Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do.
No,
We're
Rick.
never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside. Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me? Good luck with that, pal. Is anyone here? Hello? Shit. Wait a minute, that card. What in the world is... expect me to sit in their fancy chair. So what the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Counting 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Just keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. And lo, If the prophet had struck down our enemies at wounded knee, and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, but not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the pounders, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just accepted the 3 golden gifts of the pounders, and not prayed for our deliverance, it would have been enough. If the prophet had only prayed for... Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Let's end this.
Hey.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt!
What do you want?
We had a deal to it! Open this door right now!
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning
She
one.
granted a sword of gold, so
Need
that
to find a
Eden would
landmark
have
and figure out where the
strength
hell
that
I
set
am.
her above all other oceans.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels.
virtue, a rebel
Watch over
against
me.
ignorance and tyranny.
By the sword
And the scroll.
No chance, no
and the key.
luck, only providence.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still gotta go and find.
I know, Mr.
It's got a waterfall and everything.
I've never had one.
Morning. Good to see you.
I bet we could have something arranged.
Transcript of the
Light
prophet's
does not
recent
matter to a
address to
Liberty
you,
Scout.
the Colombian people.
There's no room for preference.
Solstall's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and fatherhood. Don't you be against all that.
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule. The landscape is half. The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago.
Victory in wounded knee. The angel Columbia did
future of our city. For the prophet has said that she in the tower will lead the son of below into righteousness.
All clear. Good luck at the raffle, folks.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll.
Cloudless skies, warm temperatures, and light variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festival. And now, back to the music.
Turn into some faint and radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. New Tess.
Why, good day to you, sir.
Hello.
I agree.
Believe me? If I told you a man,
Look at her. And she's sunken. You know, that's where all the...
I don't know what
Brought
he
to
sees.
you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the vicar? One swing, and feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked personally, Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you...
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted up...
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down? You, handy with a rifle. Wonder of the world. He's big. He's bold. He's beyond amazing. By hunting down Daisy Fitzroy and the vile members of the Vox Populi.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks so sad.
Sad.
Have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You will be...
Sorry, pal.
The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important personages alone.
Guessing that don't mean me.
Give that mechanical moron a taste of possession. If you're
Give me
looking
one of those.
wide, you need only say the word with just a whisper. They're all ears.
Press to turn machines into allies.
What the hell was that?
Well, the biggest assemblyman, Buford. Your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't...
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Tails.
Told you.
I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
Children from the sky, will the young ones misbehave? Escorts children to their grave. Never talk, never lie, or he'll drop you from the sky.
My role model? Why, Lady Comstock, of course.
This little beauty? The whole division got them. We're gonna flush the box out of this.
What the...
Now me and my wife are parted. I'm gonna take me a stroll uptown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live
We'll see
in
about
town.
that. I'm feeling lucky.
Sometimes I get a notion to jump in the river and
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Well, what do you know?
Over here! Over here! He's the winner!
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round! First round! First round!
can't do this.
It was me. It was all me. Please. Please. No. Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
Let her go, please. I'm the one you want.
Oh! Looks like we've got a shy one here.
We got something
We've got
for
to do
you,
something
son of a
about that.
bitch.
Wait! It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
The false shepherd!
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show 'em what we got planned, boys!
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's come to lead our lamb astray!
Come on. Move it.
Disconnect! Disconnect!
Move into cover!
Gotcha now.
Stop in the name of the law! This way! Cover the gate!
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Hide in the night!
you only live once.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
That wasn't no sample.